actual microphone that I want to use. There we go. It has been way too long since we have done a Floating Sandbox stream. Way too long. It took a lot for me to motivate myself to do this. Oh, man. Alright, let's do it. It took a lot to get this going. But here we are. We have Floating Sandbox here. Finally. It's about time, man. It's about time. So here we go. Let's do this, shall we? Wow, my microphone must be up all the way. There we go. Oh, she's really filling up quickly there. Check that out. Alrighty. So that bow section really going down right now. Check it out. Whole thing underwater right there. Very, very nice. Water to the superstructure of the ship. Everybody, good evening. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. So there we go. There's the superstructure of the ship flooding right there, and the final plunge will begin. There we go. There goes the bridge. Hey, what's up? Big left toe. How you doing? Excuse me. Yep, there we go. Like I said, final plunge has begun. Hey Mark, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Let's do a James Cameron breakup for our first scenario of the day. Get you guys a full look at everything there. Beautiful. Oh, and wow, she's getting pulled down quickly right now, chat. Look at that. A bit of whiplash too while we're at it. And down she goes. Beautiful. Let's see the bow section. There we go. It's starting to level itself out. Very nice. And this thing is going to crash right down into the seafloor, just like that. Dang. Boom. Wow. Lots of damage right there. Look at that. That was pretty, it was a pretty intense breakup and sink. And seafloor impact right there. Let's see the stern now. Stern coming in hot. Boom. Oh, man, look at that. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. This thing is not even recognizable anymore. Check it out. There's your full look. Let's run it back. Boop, 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 boop. Excuse me. Very nice. Bow section filled up all the way. It's starting to go down right now. You guys a closer look. Check it out. There we go. Bow section fully underwater. And now you're going to see the superstructure start to flood. The final plunge has started. Just look how quickly this thing will go down now. Colin, thanks for the heart me. Appreciate you for that. Laguera, thank you for the roses. Appreciate that. 15 roses is very awesome. Very nice. Let's take out funnel number 1. Thank you for... Oh, wow. Thank you for the confetti, too. Very nice of you, Laguera. That means a lot to see. John, thanks for sharing the live stream. There you go, stern section way up in the air. This time we'll change things up a bit and do the like more modern kind of breakup. Oops. Which includes the 2 towers. There we go. Yeah, I almost got it. It's a pretty close resemblance of that modern day sink. And here we go. We're going to get pulled under right now. Thank you, Hunter. Appreciate that. And welcome, by the way. Oh, my God. That's a TikTok Galaxy. Holy smokes, Laguera. Thank you so much. That's my favorite gift. You're the first person to send me a TikTok Galaxy in, God, a long time. What's up, Tame Impala? By the way, I'm a huge fan of Tame Impala. Well, like 4 songs. Yeah. I appreciate you, Laguera. That means a lot. Everyone say hi to Ollie. He's making an appearance right now. What's up, Ollie? You blocking the live stream right now for everybody on TikTok? Watch out. Watch out. There we go. All right, there we go. Now you guys can see the stream. There's the bow section right there, just chilling right now. Yeah, that's my boy Ollie. He just celebrated his 3rd birthday the other day. And boom, there's the stern section crashing down. 5 Galaxy, or the like goal. You know, as many as possible. You know, my all-time record for likes is like 700,000. But that was set a long time ago, so we could set the bar at 20K for likes. How's that sound? Alright, this time we'll fire a torpedo at the Titanic here. Ooh, wow, what a huge strike that was. That's gonna flood 5 compartments. That's 5 compartments. So yeah, this thing is really flooding right now, you guys. Bow section already going underwater very quickly. And hey, user, how you doing? Look how fast she's plunging down, chat. Wow. Guys, this thing is sinking so fast. What's up, Jax? Attacks. It's been a long time, buddy. How you been? I have not streamed in a while. I have been going through a lot, unfortunately. But I'm trying to pull myself out of it mentally by doing things that that make me feel better. I'm alright. I'm alright. We're just chilling. I was actually just playing Halo before I started this, so I was enjoying some Halo 3. And then I said, you know what? I haven't streamed in a long time. Let's do a stream and check on everybody. Awesome. Thank you very much for the love you so much, Colin. Appreciate that. And Colin, it's good to see you again. Welcome back. Hope you've been well. Oh, have you missed me? Laguera, thank you for the backing monkey. I've never seen that before. That's cool. That's a cool gift. That's a really cool gift. You're the first one to ever send me that. Now, just to give you guys a little backstory, all my guinea pigs died over the last 2 weeks. So I have been, I had 8 guinea pigs. All of them are gone. They all died from old age. So it's been a pretty tough time. So I've just been dealing with that. Just trying to work my way through it, unfortunately. That's why I have not been posting at all. I haven't been streaming at all. It's just been very, they're all like 4 or 5 years old, so they all just went. So they're all like together, like they're all a community, like a herd. So 2 of them died from old age, and the rest just got really depressed because the first 2 died, and they all just stopped eating, stopped taking care of themselves, and just went. Like it was really it was pretty crazy to see. So Yeah, I've just been working through that. I've got like a big grave dug at my parents' house. So yeah, I appreciate those thoughts, you guys. It has not been easy to deal with, but we're dealing with it. We're getting through it day by day, right? All right, so we fired a torpedo under the Titanic's funnel here. So you could see like the boiler room here is just completely destroyed. I think this is boiler room number 5, I want to say. It's just completely destroyed. And you're going to see water flood really fast into the ship. And water spill over the bulkheads, which is not good. Cliff, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Ollie, get up. Everyone, here comes Ollie again. Watch out, buddy. Watch out, Ollie. Get down, buddy. Ollie wants to say hi. Yeah, if you've been watching me for a long time, Ollie likes to make an appearance in the streams. He likes to say hi. Alright, there we go. So you're going to see Titanic here fill up with water very quickly. Wow, look at that. The whole, like, even like half, like up to the halfway compartment of the ship here. This thing is just full of water. So as soon as there's enough to pull the bow down, like, this thing's finished, you guys. It's going to sink really quick. Ollie, get down. Ollie, get down. Get down, buddy. You can't be up there, alright? You cannot be up there, Ollie. Oh my goodness, he's such a mess. Poor dude. Alright, there we go. So now you're going to see the bow section go under. Roger, thanks for sharing the live. And here we go. Let's see the rest of the ship plunge down. Very, very quickly. Something else cool happening. When I get paid by Facebook, I'm gonna get an RTX 5080 for my PC. It's a pretty exciting thing coming up soon. And as you can see, the ship taking its final breaths here. Just the stern that's left. We didn't split it. I decided not to split her at all. Floating Sandbox is the name of the game. But if you're a long-time viewer and returning, this is Helldivers 2 you're watching here. Yo, go Birds, Brian. Good to see you, brother. Birds season's coming up. And here we go, you guys. So Titanic is just torpedoing down to the seafloor as one piece here. Jeff, it's going all right. How you doing today? Oh, man, look at the way this thing will hit the seafloor, you guys. Oh, my God. That is insane. And here comes the stern. Let's watch that. Good to hear, Jeff. I'm glad you're doing good. Boom. Awesome. Look at that. So that was a pretty wicked sink. You can see half the ship is just crumbled apart and destroyed. And the other half is just laid out on the seafloor here. Stern is in pretty good shape, I must say. Let's go back with the regular iceberg scenarios. We'll skip this compartment. We'll flood the first 3, followed by this 4th one this time. And we'll see how this one plays out. I'm sure it's going to be an interesting one. We'll see you, Jax. Take care, buddy. Good to see you again. Very nice. Here we go, you guys. Let's watch the bow section start to flood and go underwater. If you're just tuning in, welcome. This is Floating Sandbox. You're watching the Titanic sink. We only breached 4 compartments here in the forward section of the ship. And now we're going to watch the final plunge happen. Here we go. So now here goes the bridge. Check it out. Look at this. Let's take out the first funnel. And here we go. Now the stern section rising up. Second funnel going under. Bow of the ship getting pulled further underwater. Funnel 2 collapses. 7 seconds pass by. And here comes the breakup. Beautiful. Look at that. Very, very, very nice breakup. And we're going to watch her go underwater, and that's going to be it for her. She's going to go down. Beautiful. Down she goes. That was sick. Here's the bow section. We're going to watch that hit the seafloor. Boom. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. Now we're just waiting on our stern, which should come down any moment now. Here it comes. Here's the stern section. And we're going to see that crash into the seafloor too. All right, Alex Knife, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you for that. How's it going? Alex Knife, how's it going? Good to have you in here, Alex. All right, let's do it again. We'll go 1, 3, 5, 7. So we've breached every other compartment in the ship, and let's see how this plays out. This will be rather interesting. Oh, it's still same result this time, but it's going to plunge the bow down even faster than normal. So here we go. Oh, man, and here we go. Yeah, she's going to sink very quickly. A lot quickly than before. Joseph, thanks for the follow. Much faster than before, you guys. Look at this. Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry, I can't read your name. I'm trying to read your name. Erlin? Yeah, I can't read that script. I'm sorry. How's it going today? Welcome. And there you go. You're going to see the stern take its final plunge down. Alright, I'm going to call you Erland. Or your one and only. Your one and only Bean. There we go. I figured out your name. How you doing? Thanks. Thanks, loves. How's it going, Taylor Riggs? Alright, let's watch the stern hit the seafloor. Bow section already waiting down here for us. Stern is just going to level out. It's kind of crazy how this thing points downwards from the propellers. Because it sank vertical and it already spins around that quickly. You know? So it's a really quick turnaround. All right, let's flood the stern. We're gonna switch things up, and we're gonna have the iceberg hit the stern. So we'll flood just 2 compartments here. Excuse me, and we'll see what kind of damage that does. Uh-oh. Water already spilling over into the very aft compartment of the ship. And you're gonna see the stern section here start to really go underwater. No, it would not break in half without my help. That's a great question. This is the unbreakable model, so that's why I have to, air quote, help it out. But with me breaking it apart, I could choose where I want to break it at. The model that you load in when you start the game is like the regular Titanic, and it automatically breaks in half because they made the center of it weaker. Pay loan. Thanks for the. Oh, never mind. It's not a follow. So there you go, you guys. Stern is underwater already, and the ship is on it's going on its final plunge already. That was quick. Sheesh. Wow, look at the bending going on here. Look at this arch that's like on the bottom of the ship here. Like, I feel like this thing could just break like this, Yeah, it could totally break apart like that. And you could just see, the stern just, go down as normal, as if it was sinking from the bow. And then the rest of the ship flood and go down as well. Which we're going to see happen next. And look at her fill up and start to lift up out of the water. And down she goes. Beautiful. And there's the bow section now going underwater. Let's see the stern. Ooh, look at that stern. That's a pretty familiar looking sight, I must say. The stern being completely destroyed like that. So that's cool. Let's run it back. We'll go back to a regular standard sink. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, 5 compartments. Boo Boo, thanks for the follow. Excuse me. Bow section already going down. What's up, Gerald? How you doing? Jack, this is Floating Sandbox that you're watching here. Good to hear, Gerald. Good to hear. As you guys can see here, the bow section fully submerged. Final plunge on Titanic has officially begun, with the bridge going down next. Let's get a closer look at that. Very, very nice. I can just picture the movie in my head right now. Full look at the ship here. Close all the watertight compartments, Mr. Murdoch. Jason, thanks for the follow. There's our bow section plunging down. Meanwhile, stern. There it goes. Beautiful. Love it. The way her neck snaps from hitting the seafloor there. That's pretty cool. can see the stern level itself out a bit. Retro Gamer Matt, thanks for sharing the live. And here she goes. Beautiful. And there you go, you guys. This thing completely destroyed. Alright, next up we're going to send a tsunami at Titanic. Switch things up a bit. Jordan, thanks for... Or nothing. Never mind. God, why does it keep, like, changing top viewer? I don't get that. Alright, here we go. Big tsunami's going to roll over Titanic here. Oh my goodness. Leatherface, thanks for the follow. And look at the way the ship gets pulled in. Thank you, CJ. Appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy him so much. There's a lot of bitter old bitches on Facebook that are like, yo, you're posting content that's inciting fear, or, oh, this is stupid. Dumbest thing I've seen on the internet. I'm like, dude, just keep scrolling. You know? But I really appreciate the love. SAG C 2025, thanks for the follow. So there you go. There's your full look at the ship here, sunken as one piece. As we see the poop deck get erased. Oh, the entire stern get erased, actually. Nothing left of the stern there. Holy smokes. I mean, half the ship just got destroyed right there, just from that impact. And you're seeing the bow snap apart too. Oh my god. Really violent crash right there. Like Titanic just completely crashed out. So you're going to see the bow snap off and go nose first right into that seafloor. This thing will stay vertical as a sunken ship. My goodness. That'd be quite an exploration, seeing a vertical ship like this. Alright, Steven, thanks for the follow. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, you're always going to find those rotten apples. I'll support you all the way. Dude, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Alright, Grape, thanks for the follow. Johnny Jones, Navy Jones, thanks for the follow too. Appreciate those follows. Some weird noises I just heard. I don't know what that was. Perfect. So here you go. You're going to see the bow section of Titanic here start to slip under the waves. Fire damage? Absolutely. Kasia. Absolutely. Setting the ship on fire is so much fun. That's my name. My name is Fly. How's it going? Big yawn, excuse me. God, it's already 10 o'clock. That's crazy. I really don't feel like going to work tomorrow, you guys. I really don't. Fly's a baddie. Yeah. God, those days are so far behind me, though. There we go, you guys. Check it out. And look at the stern of Titanic pointing straight into the sky as she breaks apart. Chicken butt. It's actually what I'm trying to do here. I'm doing the James Cameron version though, CJ. Yeah, that's right. That millennial mindset, dude. Always answer chicken butt to that question. Bowden, thanks for sharing the live. Doing the more modern sink is a bit tougher, but we're going to try it. Chicken butt. Ooh. My God, you guys, the superstructure of the ship is just gone. Look at it break apart. So you just have the hull sitting down here. Yeah, we're going to do fire damage next, though. Someone asked for fire damage. You know, starting fires on this thing is fun. Because if you actually hit the ship long enough, it'll actually start. Like, there you go. It'll actually start to melt. Check it out. And the water is so cold that it'll, you know, make the ship, the metal really brittle. So now you got this big hole in the bow section of the Titanic with a fire spreading through the ship right now. And on top of that, we are taking on tons of water. My goodness, look at the bow section right there. Sheesh. Yeah, you know it. Fire, fire, fire. Oh my God, her forepeak is just gone, completely melted away. Look at the fire consume the first funnel too. Sheesh, that's crazy, man. Now it's spreading over to the second funnel. Watertight doors are open, so you'll see another compartment flood on the ship, pulling the bow section down. There we go. Look at this thing go under, chat. Funnel number 2 going down. My God. What a scene we got here, you guys. Funnel number 3 on fire now, too. The heat from the fire is melting the bridge apart. Oh, my God. So surprisingly, this thing is sinking really slowly right now, despite this big hole here. I feel like it needs to sink a little bit quicker. And now our fire is taking out funnel number 3. That's crazy, man. There's funnel 4 catching on fire now. As water spills over and floods the rest of the bow section right there. Just to give you guys a full look at the way the ship looks. There you go. Folks on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. Excuse me. Now water is up to the superstructure of the ship. Whole bow section's underwater. Wow, and look at this. You're seeing some damage, you know, show right here in the superstructure of the ship. From the, you know, the heat from the fire, too. Yeah, look at that. Look, the heat's making this part collapse on itself. So that's pretty crazy looking. And here we go, you guys. Let's see the final plunge happen. Oh, funnel 4 is gone, too. Oh, my God, you guys. The engine's just caught on fire. Look at this thing. Wow. So the fire was spreading below deck, and it got to the engine room. And, geez, this thing just sank so quick. Hey, Ollie. Oh, no. Here, I'll pause it for you folks on TikTok so you can watch that. There you go. Oh, no. And down she goes. What a great idea doing fire. So there's the bow section here plunging down to the seafloor. Alright, thanks for sharing the live, HW. Everyone say hi to Ollie. And here we go. Here's the seafloor impact. Wow, and this thing is just getting destroyed. Look at it break in half right there, too. Oh, it's going to end up landing upside down. There's the stern. So that's all that's left of the propellers. Very crazy looking indeed. Wow. Oh my god. That was a beautiful plunge, right? That was a very nice plunge. God. And there you go, you guys. That's how the Titanic will sink if we set, just the forepeak on fire. Just the absolute just chain reaction through the ship from all that. All right. Well, that was quick. Let's watch the bow section flood. Oh my god, and really flood. Jeez. So quick. Way too quick. There we go. We're going to see the bridge start to flood. Like I said, there's that bend right there that I'm really interested in. There we go. There's the bridge going down. First funnel collapse. Now you're going to see the stern rise up. Yeah, like I said, this thing really is just going to take on water super quick. There's the breakup. Very nice looking James Cameron style breakup. Excuse me. And let's watch her get pulled down. Oh. There's the separation, so there goes the bow. And now we just got our stern left here. Not much left of the ship, I must say. And down she goes. Nice. Alright, something we haven't done yet tonight is a hurricane. Let us send Titanic through a hurricane right now. And we'll see the final result. And just like that, things will get really ugly. The ship is already halfway sunken. The storm just started and we're already sinking. Very unfortunate for a Titanic. Oh my god, look at the bow section get erased by that lightning strike. Oh my god. And down she goes. Wow. Not even a chance, you guys. Not even a chance. That was insane. Excuse me. And let's watch her slam into the seafloor. Boom. Wow. And that's all that's left of the ship right there. Rest of it got zapped away or buried in the mud. Thank God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's nice. We haven't done a Titanic only stream in a long time. So, one thing we'll do next, the legendary wave trench combo that you guys on Facebook have been dying to see. Hey, Jaden, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, we don't even need a wave trench combo. We just got our trench followed by the tsunami behind it. So we're going to watch Titanic fall into this thing. Oh my god. Really fall into it too. And this wave will consume the rest of the ship. Can she resurface? Let's see. There goes power. All 4 funnels will collapse. The ship's bow is really trying to reach the surface again, but it's going to be to no avail because the stern is pulling it down. Sheesh, and here we go. Very shallow seafloor right there, and here she goes. Boom! Shattered apart. There we go. Again, that stood no chance. Crazy. Wow. Xavier, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Oof is right. Somebody made a navigational error. We're going to fire torpedoes straight into the center of the ship. Something we haven't done in a long time is the V-brake. Let's do a V-brake now. You're going to see the ship flood in the center. There's your full look. Let's see this thing take on water here in the middle. You can already see the bow and stern sections. The tensile forces are really pushing down in the center, but up, you know, for buoyancy on the ends. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. And there's the V-brake, chat. Look at this thing. Snap apart, flood like crazy, and get pulled underwater. Both ends are sticking up in the air and will probably sink at the same time, if not really close to each other. Very, very close together. Bow section goes down first, followed by the stern. Very nice. Very, very nice. So that was cool. What's up, Costas? How you doing? Stern separating from the bow. It's like it's unfolding itself. And there's the plunge. Straight down to the seafloor. Alright guys, that's going to be it. I'm going to go to bed. I got work tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting day, to say the least, because we're really busy. So, hey, I want to thank all 12,000 of you for tuning into my stream on TikTok. And I want to thank all of you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube for watching as well. It was a really fun time. You know, great to kind of get out of my slump that I've been in lately, and, you know, stream again. So, you know, oh my God. Oh, I placed 3 of these damn things. Oh boy, that's not good. I lost them. I don't even know where they are. Oh boy, they're out of control. So hey, you guys, we'll catch you next time with some more Floating Sandbox. You know, if you want to see more, be sure to hit that follow button, like, subscribe, do what you got to do to stay up to date. I post regularly. Yeah, Xavier, I appreciate it. You have a great night / day, whichever one you are. And you guys take care. We'll see you guys next